Connie Lovel, I'm the Chief Executive for Manx National Heritage.
And Connie, it's just luck we've bumped into you here today. We've come for a look around at the new site in the former Barclays Bank building, of course, and an iconic location in the middle of Castletown Square. Lots of visitors here at the moment for pre-TT as well, and TT getting underway next week. You're having a bit of a soft launch, you say. How's it been going since Wednesday?
Wednesday we opened just early afternoon on Wednesday. And honestly, it's been absolutely amazing, the response we're getting. We've had lots of people calling in, visitors, people coming down obviously for the TT, local residents, and I don't think I remember hearing the number of wows in sort of half an hour even. As soon as we opened the doors, people were coming in, and they're just really delighted with the space and the fact that this is about our heritage, and it's something that we should all be proud of. We've got so much amazing heritage here, but this space is not just about the heritage, so it's a usable space. We've got the retail here. Then we've got space here at the back where we're standing now, which is the interpretation area, and we've got audiovisual screens. People can use this space. We want to try and create workshops so people can come and they can do workshops, jewellery workshops. We've got some amazing suppliers. We've got about 75% of all the stock that's in here at the moment is from the island. So we're really trying to showcase local expertise and local craftsmanship. And then we can buy tickets here. So you can buy tickets from Manx National Heritage sites, but you can also buy tickets for travel. So you can arrive in Castletown and then you get your tickets for your travel tickets all around the island. So we're trying to create a space that's multi-purpose, but more importantly, a space that people can be wanting to come into and be proud to come into and be proud to recommend as well.
Now that it's open and everything's underway, do you feel like this is a space that perhaps Manx National Heritage was missing before? Do you realise how important I suppose it is?
It's interesting actually, because a lot of people have said that since we have opened. And yes, the Manx Museum is towards the end of Douglas, and House of Manannan similarly. We have a lot of regular visitors who come into the retail, for instance, in both of those sites. But here we're right in the heart of the ancient capital. It's a real showcase of flagship right in the centre, right next to Castle Rushen. We've got that old House of Keys, we've got the grammar school, we've got the Nautical Museum. Really, it's a hub for us too. And have we missed something? Well, time will tell. But hopefully, just with the reaction that we've had in the first few days, I think it's going to enhance the offering in the town. It will help also to encourage people to come and stay a little bit longer, spend a bit more time in Castletown, and not just visit our sites, but also experience all the wonderful things that are available in the town.
What have you heard from residents in the last couple of days?
Actually, really positive. We've had one lady who came in and said she's going to spend too much money now because she's got opportunities to make different purchases here. Honestly, I think every comment has been positive, supportive. I think that's really, really good for us to feel that people are supporting what we've achieved. The commissioners have already been to have a look at it. They're delighted with what we've been able to prepare. It's not quite finished, but it's 90% there. We've still got a few things, like we've got a huge map to come, little bits and pieces, point-of-sale material. Most of it's here now, but our main aim was let's get it open before TT, because that really will help the dwell time in the town.
You've described it as a soft launch. You're saying the kind of official launch, as it were, will be after TT.
Yes, I mean we're not going to do anything sort of all bells and whistles, but once we've got everything in place, and then we will sort of say, no, this is the formal opening of it. But we're open 7 days a week. We're open 9:30 to 4:30. And also, when there's an event on, like for instance this Sunday, is going to be really popular here in the town. So we'll be open till 6 o'clock. So we're working with the commissioners, with all the events that are going on, and we will always try our best to give that extra opening where we can, because it's part of the community, it's for the community as well. So that's really important to us.
And can we talk a little bit about the building that we're in? Because I suppose it's a site of its own importance, isn't it? There was a question mark over it for the last few years. How important was it to see, and how much work has gone into transforming it from a bank to what it is now?
Well, a lot of work. First of all, just to clarify, this was always our building, because a lot of people, some people thought, why have we purchased it? We didn't. So that's the first thing really to clarify, that this building was already in our ownership. Barclays decided not to continue here. And then we looked at the various options, and it ended up a decision being made that actually we could use it, and we could use it for a really valuable purpose. And transforming it, well, the first thing we had to do was, of course, with it being a bank, there's a strong room, a safe, with a very large door. So the practicalities of that, levelling the floor, this is fully accessible. And it was really pleasing on the first day to see wheelchairs coming in, push chairs, and there's plenty of space. You can see the height of the till. Everything is arranged around that so that if you're in a wheelchair, you can come in and you can use it. It's a user-friendly space. All of those practicalities, the things behind the scenes, a huge amount of work from our team, our whole team, and our contractors. Everyone's been really terrific helping us to get to the stage to be open in time. But yes, huge amount of work, but hopefully, what do you think? You're looking at it.
I mean, we've got visitors coming in already, and you can see a lot of people interested in the site, can't you? A lot of attention. Can you talk us through, you were just talking me through before, the themes that you've laid out, how you've decided to lay out the store?
Yeah, sure. So again, I suppose it's what I call wrapping heritage around it, so that if we've got people standing talking, or the Blue Badge guys, for instance, come in and use it. So here you can see above this bay, in the retail bay, we've got the Loxton sheep. So Manx National Heritage, we're really key in helping save this breed way back, and so it's important to tell that story. But then you've got all the yarn, you've got the wool that's sold, so that's supporting all local suppliers. And then over there you've got the Manx Cross. Above one of the jewellery bays, you've got the Manx Crosses. Well, we're guardians of over 200 Manx Crosses. So then we start telling the archaeology story and our landscapes and monuments. Then you can see the jet necklace, which was from the archaeological dig. And that's really important, because then we start talking not just about the jewellery, but about the 10,000 years of history that we're telling here. And then you've got Viking silver, the fact that we have more Viking silver on the Isle of Man than England, Wales, Ireland, Scotland. And here in the exhibition area, you can see there's a whole panel here on about what do we do? What do Manx National Heritage do? We are the National Trust of the Isle of Man, and it explains here all the work that we do. The Eye Museum, free access to 200 years of newspapers, free access to the Historic Environment Record. If you're interested in shipwrecks, for instance, you can click on, and there's over 2,500 shipwrecks that you can access information to. Lots of stories, brief stories about what we do and why it matters, why we should be feeling that responsibility for the future and protecting our history and our heritage for future generations to enjoy, and the fact that we are a charity. So we are a registered charity. We are hugely dependent upon the support for secondary spend, for retail, for tickets, for admissions to our sites. We're really dependent on that. So just as the National Trust are in the UK, we're the same here. We really need that. We're very appreciative of the government grant that we get, but it is a grant as a contribution towards our total costs, and we have to generate the additional income ourselves.
Connie, we can hear how proud you sound of this site. Are you proud of what you've achieved here?
I'm proud hugely of not just what we've achieved here, but the team behind it, our head of properties, Steve Backford, our head of operations, Pauline Wall, and lots more people I could mention. But everyone has played a part in getting this site ready, getting it ready on time, but also a pride in what we're able to showcase. You know, to be able to know that you can more than fill a space of this size, because we have got so many stories to tell. We could fill 10 times this space, and I think that's also the pride, that it's easy to talk about Manx National Heritage, because we should be so proud of our heritage.
We know visitors will be coming in over the next few days, but why should residents come and have a look?
Well, first of all, just to see what's here, to see that there is a facility here that they can access. It's here for the residents and visitors. We don't see a resident or a visitor as two different people. Everyone who comes into here, they all mean the same to us. But I hope that for residents, it's somewhere that they can keep coming back to, that they know that they can recommend people and be confident that they can recommend people to come in, and that they'll get not just a retail experience, but they can access all of this and have the full experience when they're in. And we want residents to come to talk to us, as they have been doing over the last couple of days. And that's been wonderful to have the people come in and say, tell us more about it. Oh, this is great. I'm going to recommend it. It's really important to us that the residents feel that this is for them, for us. It's not for visitors from off island, it's for us. We want to be open all year round. In the winter, we may not be able to open 7 days a week, but we can certainly keep it open 2-3 days a week. And that's when we can offer the space for those little workshops that I was telling you about, that people can book it. And they can come in and use that space. So we want it to be multi-purpose and to help people to feel and understand that it's their space as well.
And just while we're talking, we've got some children coming around and picking up bits of little Viking toys and things like that. It's sparking the imagination, isn't it?
It is, and it's all price points. There's nothing that's too exclusive in here. It's whether you want to buy something from 50 pence all the way up. We've got the first day, the most popular thing was wooden spoons. Because what I should say is we've got quite a lot of products in here you won't find in our other shops. And we've had them made specially for us. So we're working with organisations like Element Isle. We've got lots of local craft people who've got immense talent, and they're creating items just for us in here. And we've got wooden spoons with Castle Russian on, and they were flying away on the first day. And it is just that there's something for everyone. We've got TT things here. Obviously, that's going to be important this weekend with the pre-TT Classic on. You can see children here, they're playing the Viking, and that's the whole point.
That's what you want.
It is exactly what we want, and I'm delighted that you were here and saw it.
Me too. Thank you very much.
No, thank you so much.
Thank you for making it to the end of the Manx Radio Newscast. You are obviously someone with exquisite taste. May I politely suggest you might want to subscribe to this and a wide range of Manx Radio podcasts at your favourite podcast provider, so our best bits will magically appear on your smartphone. Thank you.